Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Michael, back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about how you can hire your first cold caller or first sales rep for your social media marketing agency. So it's something that I've recently been going through with my own agency, and I think it's something that's important to talk about because I haven't seen a lot of people in the space talking about it. So let's get right into it. First, you might be wondering where hire this cold caller or sales rep from, and I've been hiring mine from Upwork. So we just brought on our first person, more of a low ticket person, and we're looking to bring on some more as well as some higher ticket, more experienced cold callers in the future. So yeah, first to start off, hired on Upwork, number one, and the compensation structure is a base, so a weekly or hourly rate that gets paid out weekly. That's all through Upwork, plus a commission per appointment. And you can obviously structure this a few ways, but that's how we structured it in our agency. So you can obviously do 100% commission, maybe on the deal size. So if you're charging $1,000 a month, you can maybe give like 40% of the first month. In my experience, though, a lot of freelancers don't really like that model because they like to have at least some sort of base because they don't really know exactly the difficulty of what you're going to be giving them. So at least they know they have the base to count on, then you can obviously layer commission on top. So we decided just to do an appointment for each meeting. You might want to do a base and then commission per deal that closes, or maybe a mixture of all three. So another a big tip that's kind of a general thing that you can apply in any area, but it's important to note for this is look at the other job listings for sales reps or cold callers and model them and just put your own spin on it and make it a little bit better. So that's more so the basics behind it, but three, let's call it ninja secrets that I had to kind of dig and kind of figure out along the way that I think are important things to include in your job posting are, one, I usually include this in any job posting I do, and I just put it like in stars. Please put your favorite color in the subject line of the submission so you can see who's just mass applying to jobs on Upwork and who's actually taking the time to read through the description. So I usually put that either in the middle of the job description or somewhere at the bottom. Two, if you know what you are doing, the job will be very easy for you. That's the base. And then for this specific job, I put simply follow our script and book meetings. So this really is going to like push away the people that don't actually know what they're doing and they're just kind of applying for any job. So typically when you put this in there, it'll wean out those who aren't as good or as qualified, and you get people who actually know what they're doing. But you also don't really scare away anyone because you do include that, like it's simple to do, you just have to know what you're doing. And lastly, number three is I'm looking to form a long-lasting business relationship with you with ongoing work and training provided. So this will kind of tell the freelancer that it's not going to be just like a one-and-done job, that you're looking to work with them for an extended period of time, and also you'll train them and help them increase their skills. So it's kind of valued both ways. So those are three extra tips to include in your job posting to kind of take it to the next level. So yeah, then the process from there, people are going to apply, and then also you can invite certain freelancers. So you can like type in cold caller or sales rep, and you can kind of see people that you like based on their resumes, and then you can invite them to apply to your job. And then once they apply, you guys can go back and forth in the Upwork messages and ultimately set up a Skype interview. At least that's where I've been conducting my interviews, and I think is standard. And I'll be actually making another video on what questions you can ask in that Skype interview, as well as maybe the exact description that I'm using in these job postings for that, as well as hiring for a few other things like a Facebook ad expert, email marketing expert that we recently brought on as well. Again, like I said, I think it's important to talk about because a lot of people in this space aren't really talking about it. So yeah, once you do the interview, you're going to hire on who you like. And one thing I recommend here is make sure you have some sort of system or script in place and don't just kind of hire people for a certain role and expect them to take care of everything. You kind of need to have some structure or system in place for them so they have some guidance. Really, you can't just expect them to kind of do everything for you, at least off the bat. And yeah, so overall, I mean, this kind of seemed like a big, scary process at first, kind of like hiring your first person. But it's really just like a freelancer. It's not that big a deal. They're, payrolled weekly. You can like cut them off anytime if you need to. Although most of the time they are relatively inexpensive depending on what level of experience you're looking for, especially since you have the flexibility to hire from overseas as well. So it's really not that scary of a process. I mean, you kind of get on there. It's pretty chill. As long as you have some structure set up and, your process, which I've kind of went over here, you'll be able to confidently present yourself in front of, people that are looking to work for you. And yeah, I mean, it's nothing to be scared of. Hopefully this video can give you some more confidence as you look to bring on your first person. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a thumbs up. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or looking to hire someone in your agency for a certain role. I'd love to help you out in any way possible. And subscribe because I'm dropping fire content weekly. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.